All right, so we're going to look at the components here. Now, if you notice, this controller is upside down, so we're going to turn this one around so you can get a better idea. These 4 pins in the middle, this is your throttle that rests across here. And if you notice on here, it's color-coded. So you know that it's which way that it goes on. There's no mistaking it. Plus, it's got a lock bar here so to keep you from putting the throttle on the wrong way. And it's got a spring release. This throttle would normally go on here as a replacement. Very simple. Also, you notice this other wire from the front end. This is the brake wire. The brake wire is what we went over earlier. This has got the interrupt. This switch is normally open. So if you think you have a failure on your brake switch, you can simply remove this wire, and that eliminates the brake possibility error. So we're going to put it back on this situation. This port right here is the charger port. If you follow this wire, it goes back to the back panel, which we'll show you in just a minute. So that basically covers all the components except for the on-off switch. The on-off switch is underneath here next to this wire. You'll notice the red wires on it. This is where the on-off switch hooks up. You can also see it on here for the power. There's one other wire that's not connected on here, which you see, which is a speed damper. Now we're not using the speed damper, which is these 2 white wires shown here, which would be these 2 pegs here. If you have a jumper across these 2 wires, it's designed to help slow the unit down so it doesn't go very fast. So if you want full operational speed, or you're letting somebody drive it that might be a little young to be driving one, this is on here to help make sure that the cooler does not run as fast as normal, which is about 13 miles an hour. The last 2 wires that come in here are, of course, you can see the diagram. That's the motor, and this is the battery. Now, these 2 wires are situated here. They have very good clips on here that keep these from coming out. And basically, it's just a 1/4 inch 0.025 spade connector, and it connects right in here. Now, this is for the motor, and then these 2 are your battery wires. If you notice the gauge, they're pretty heavy gauge. So that's basically all the wiring inside the unit. Now we're going to move to the back panel, and we're going to look at the connections back there.